spread out just like this. Season 5 it happened. Season 6 it happened. Season 7 was trucks. It didn't happen. It was really chaotic.
It looks like most of this top group might be coming in this time by as we've come to green flag pit stops.
Yeah.
Which will be good for people that's going a lap down or about to.
It seems to be a trend here as
Jonah's gonna
win to 38.
Jonah bails all by
That's
himself
interesting.
now. Parker Ness now sitting duck. Is he going?
3 to go, no yellows. There's gonna be 2 to go this time. So if they're gonna pit for the leaders, they're gonna have to do it this time before they get to the start-finish line. Interesting to see if they try to or not.
Did they save enough gas?
They could have saved enough gas, or if they're gonna pit before they get to the start-finish line to not incur the penalty.
Yep.
Yep.
There's 2 pitting.
Yeah,
Colin Teague stays out. Looks like Teague might be staying out here.
He's gonna try to push his teammate.
If he stays out, can he do enough fuel by himself, though? That's going to be the thing.
I'll be very impressed if Parker actually had saved enough gas. That will be. I mean, he was in the front the whole time.
Oh, Parker is. They're all staying out.
Risky.
2 to go.
2 to go. No more
Actually.
yellows.
Wait, no, that's the white flag. No.
Oh, no, 2 to go. No. Okay, yeah, so the pit road's closed, so they're just going to try to make it from here.
Yeah,
1
one
to go
white
now.
flag.
White flag now, as I don't think lap traffic will play a factor, as Jaden Hafke up there, he's just out of reach on the draft for Parker Ness, so Parker Ness can't really get any more draft, so it's just, can he run from
I think he's going to get draft, actually. I think he's going to get just enough down off of 4.
As does Parker Ness run out of gas, though, because Colin Teague is right there.
Oh, here comes Pavico. Huge run.
Oh, not enough.
Top.
They're side by side from
To
second.
bottom. Parker Ness will win the halfway.
Parker Ness
And
leads
let every
every
lap.
lap in the halfway. He is officially led half of the on baby 150.
That's
Dominating
impressive.
performance by Parker Ness in that 9 car.
So we know 9, 8, 98. I'm not sure who else came where. 92 is a lap down. I don't know who was where afterwards. That's an excellent question on that. I hope.
9, 8.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Apparently from Drew, 9, 8, 98, 1961 is your top 5. If you're not, so that's Parker Ness, but then we have the 8 of Colin Teague, 98 of Fabrico, the 19, I believe, was Zachary Mendez,
And then the 61.
and the 61 is Sean Melly.
Good run for Sean Milley. 1 point, but every point counts in the VNS.
Yeah, especially when only 4 of the top 5 are getting points, and 19 obviously is not getting points for leaching.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So
I got used
he's
to
definitely not a bad start. He's 4. Well, so she considered 4 of the 5 are getting points. 19 is not. And you see that 9. Anyone who went a lap down will get a lap back. Everyone gets 1 lap back. There's not really a lucky dog scenario here. If you're 1 lap down, you get a lap back. Only 1, but
I don't know how much fuel they got for the run, but I'm really impressed how Parker saved enough gas in the lead. That was crazy.
Parker Ness is going with a very strong strategy.
and he's gonna wait.
Who stays out here?
Wesley Farrell stays out, so Parker will end his lead lap streak at 31.
Let's see, Wesley, and Victor Imbassiani, Patrick McPeak, and I think that's Johnny Elhanan. Yeah.
Yeah, all the ones that did throw down. All the ones that did throw down pit road, so that's not exactly a surprise.
But this is a very risky strategy point because you just saw what Parker Ness could do on 1 take of gas. So this could be Parker Ness's 1 and only stop of the night.
Oh, it definitely will be. They're gonna. I mean, this is under caution, so they can kind of shut off the engine, save a tiny bit more gas here and there. So unless we get another caution, this is definitely his only stop. I mean, if we get a caution, he might top off just to be sure.
All right. We are stopping in the backstretch to unghost some people. There are some reports of people being ghosted on other ends of drivers. And we want to make sure that no one runs into people and causes any controversy, so. Alright. That is a weird sight to see. Everyone just stopped in the back.
Those mini red flags always tend to happen here. And that's where it kind of gets a little buggy.
A little bit wonky. Oh, and they're wrecking because people don't have brain cells. But that's okay. You find that a lot in the
And they take to the road course. As off the road course, the 3 mini Boris heads go. As they're coming to the restart.
So, this would be a very interesting sight. We've seen Parker Ness and Colin Teague sort of up front the entire race. Now they're going to be in traffic. We'll see how they handle this.
I think there's going to be a big wreck. I mean, I don't know why these top, 5 would stay out. I mean, there's got to be some sort of, like, huge strategy call to that. I personally probably wouldn't stay out, but...
Well, we know some people just pitted, like, I mean, we know Fabico pitted with 3, like, I think actually coming to 2 to go. Maybe it had been 3, I don't know. 0, 3, or 2 to go. If he pitted coming to 2 to go and he got on pit road, he might be fine.
Yeah. As we are green again for stage 2.
Back out. As Wesley Farrell gets a great restart. Almost clear of the 18 of Imbassiani, but he can't quite get there. He's staying tight on his door. But the 20 McPeak's going to drop to the inside of his Toyota teammate, as now it's a Chevrolet 1-2 with, Wesley in the lead, followed by the 38 Johanan. And they're seeming to form a little bit of a gap here down the backstretch as the 20 McPeak starts to form a run.
I just see him going 2 and 3 wide back there as they're trying to figure out where everyone wants to be in each line. They're finally getting back down to 2 wide. Trying to get down to single file back there. There's like maybe 2 cars on the outside. They're coming off of 4. Wesley Fails going to lead his first green flag lap of the season, and I think it might be of his career, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know
No,
about
maybe not
VRC,
career.
but maybe, yeah. For VNS, for sure, yeah.
If first VNS green flag of his VNS career. At least labeled under that.
It would be hilarious if this dude won in the 11, because Alex Stevens won in the 11, subbing for Stein at Dega like 2 seasons ago. So if he could, if Wesley can do it in Stein's car, then I don't know. That's gotta be just insulting this time. I always love the 0 for 100 Ryan Steinberg jokes.
As coverage of the Online Motorsports Association is brought to you by Motorsports Today. Eddie Kalegi breaks down all the latest news in NASCAR, F1, IndyCar, and more. Listen every Tuesday from 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern.
Big wreck.
As we got a wreck.
That's the 3, the 54, the 5, the 10, and
Huge.
I think the 60.
The 10 is flipping.
Huge wreck in turns 1 and 2.
Oh, there's...
Cafete's in it. 10 of Tom Hawk, 5 of Vincenzo Icavazzi, 3 of Steven Oberstadt. Huge
They'll
wreck
race
in
it back to
turn
the
1.
line.
Well, I think I found the Twitter post for the night. I ended up getting on a 10 right as that happened, so...
Yep, I got it too.
That's,
I think Tom Hawk's gonna be on Twitter.
Oh, here comes Patrick McPeak, 3 wide for 2nd place. It's
Looks
gonna
like
be
the
Patrick
20s, the 20, the
20,
38, the 98.
98, yeah.
McPeak.
I find that funny. That's very similar to the real life Daytona 500. They went to go to a promo, and wreck happens.
Also,
But
I made a call saying the 10 is flipping, and that's really funny because in my first VNS race, I was a 10, and Tyler McDonald was commentating that race. And on the final lap,
the 8's going around.
I was in a massive wreck, and I just started flipping, and he said that exact same thing. That was a wild wreck.
As we were saying, listen every day, or listen every Tuesday from 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern on WRSU.org, or you can find archived episodes on Spotify by searching Motorsports Today on the platform.
Someone else taking the road course back there. I don't really know who that was. Looked like the 60. Oh, the 5.
Vincenzo Jacobazzi.
Yeah. You'll probably see someone taking the road course every caution.
Yep.
Just for the fun of it.
Well, the guys who stayed out got a caution, but will they pit?
I think, I mean, I might see most people pitting here just to top it off on fuel. I mean, the people up close, up the front had been close on fuel. I mean, to make sure you don't run out, I would come top off here. You don't have to pit the rest of the race. You don't have to worry about saving any fuel. Whoop, as you see the 3080 Hannon going around.
And
I don't know what's happening anymore.
Jonah, that sucks.
Your season 4 winner.
See everyone. Oh, nope, we got some fake outs.
Okay.
Oh, a lot of fake outs.
I would pit. I mean, I don't know how much fuel they got, but personally, I'd pit.
Staying out
Zachary
here does
Mendez.
not seem like the call.
Zachary Mendez pitting. He has nothing to lose. He might as well come down and pit.
I'd put all eyes on that 22 and 13 of Kyler Scott and Landon Loudenback.
A couple more pitting. Looks like the 16 of Brandon Stockwich came down to pit, as well as I think there's one other one. 5 of Achenjo came down to pit. A 10 of Tom Hawk, who did some barrel rolls, is pitting.
Now, if those guys are gonna pit, then maybe I mean if there's other caution, then it won't really do much, but because the guys maybe can save up front. But that 22, I mean, that 19 too. I mean, that might be a really good strategy.
I think we figured out the cause of the caution. The 92 issued a lag warning to himself.
Oh yeah, that's very true of himself to do.
Well, at least he's honest about it. I mean,
Yeah.
He knows he does lag at super speedways sometimes. Anyone else want to take the road course?
No takers.
No takers. Wow. Surprising.
What's not surprising is that Geico can save you 50% or more on car insurance.
We're gonna get sued.
I mean, he's not wrong, but I mean, that's just... It's weird because there's no Geico car in this. I mean, if there's a Geico car...
Yeah, I would have done that if it was a Cup Series. I'm sorry, I had to throw it in there. I do that a lot.
Oh, and the 9's going somewhere. I don't know where he's going.
Parker Ness is off to mow the lawn.
9 decided he wanted to try to go to the wall, then decided he just wanted to hit someone on the inside lane, but he's back now.
Who is that 94? I'm sorry, I've never seen that name.
That is Hunter East. He is subbing for Caleb Buckner tonight in the All-American Motorsports 94 entry.
Alright.
And we're back green in the On Baby 150.
Did the 11 lead that? Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he led it.
Well, we got 24 laps to go. Racing on by pretty
24
quick.
laps of action left here.
20 had a run, but he doesn't have a run anymore. The 3080 Hannon's going to shove the 11 of Westwood Farrell back to the lead.
Per usual, everyone's swerving on the bottom on these race
As
starts.
Patrick McPeak's going to bail out on the high lane. No real Toyota help right now. As Hunter East up inside. That's his closest Toyota friend, and doesn't look like he's going to be able to get let in. As to the back goes the 20 car.
Something happened in the back. I don't know what happened, but that's...
wild back there. Oh boy.
The back cuts. Oh, someone's around. The 61 just, I think, just got absolutely killed into the wall.
That's Sean Melly.
Ah,
He's around. Rough for Sean.
How about the 4 Ryan Steinberg? He's one of the Weeches. We didn't talk about him all. Now he's up to 3rd.
Ryan Steinberg is trying to score his first ever win in OMA, in the OMA. And right now, he is trying to score it tonight here in the On Baby 150. As they come out of turn 2, right now it has been Wesley Farrell as to the outside. Here comes a move from Steinberg. Like we mentioned earlier, he's not going to have any momentum in that 4 car. He's going to have to fall to the back. As Parker Ness, who's already rebounded and was back up inside the top 3 since pitting at the halfway, now charges himself back up inside the top 3 and right now is looking to go for it.
And we know he definitely has enough fuel. We've seen him make it 30 laps leading all of the laps, and you can't really save fuel when you're leading. He's had a caution to at least save a little bit more fuel there, so I imagine he's definitely good on fuel to make it.
What a crazy top 5. You got Wesley Farrell in the lead, Johnny Johanna behind him, Parker Ness,
Oh, big checkup.
Hunter East, and then Sebastian Kukulon. What a top 5.
I know I'm.
Oh,
Oh
lap
boy.
Wow, that was a little
Getting
final
wild
lap
over
top
here.
there from 38 of Johanna.
And it's even more.
Kukulon's the odd man
Oh.
out.
It's even more interesting on a 99 who's now going to lose all those spots. 99 is he's driving for Eddie Kolecki. Oh, his 99's in the wall, and he's going to get into the field. And, that's gonna be a caution.
That's gonna be a
I
caution.
imagine.
You got the
Oh,
That's,
man.
99,
A
22.
wreck
and it-
avoidance. Oh man, is
Still wrecking.
lawn
All right, well,
nasty.
That's
wreck
the
there.
5 cars.
that's a caution.
Is that-
5 cars.
Is
Yeah.
that a turn 2 now?
As now Parker Ness
Parker-
is below the apron. I don't know what's
Parker
happening
Ness just
anymore.
bailed on it. Now,
Oh, Drew with a huge run.
Can Johanna make a move for the lead? Hunter East in third. Where did he come from? Now he's
David
up inside
Hanks
the
in
top
4th.
3.
Wow.
David Hanks in 4th. Your defending BRC champion Drew Jewell in 5th is. Oh man, what a move by Hunter East! Coming to the line,
Drew's
can
not
he
gonna
get
run.
him? Here comes Drew
Wow.
Jewell.
Drew got all the way up
Not
to
gonna be
4th.
enough.
What's that? Drew got up to 4th.
I believe
with
he
that
went
run
from
now.
outside the top 10 to 4th.
Oh, and a wreck
Oh,
again.
30,
our
38
drivers
is
are
second.
wrecking.
The 7 was 5th as he
11.
goes around.
11,
That ain't gonna be
38,
good.
94, 92. And I think 7, and then just chaos from.
And
Go
somewhat,
on
a
back.
couple guys are on pit road. Sebastian Kukulon's on pit road. He's gonna have to drop to the tail.
I would do that, honestly. I mean, he got nothing to lose, really. I mean, I mean, he's retired from full-time racing, but I would probably do that. I can see the rest of this race is gonna be absolute chaos. So, sticking in the back with freshies is a good call.
Well, we'll see if anyone decides they might not make it on fuel and pits here. This might potentially could be our last caution. Never know. It could also have another caution still, especially the way they've been running all of a sudden. But again, this top 5 is something else. We have Wesley Farrell in his first VNS season. Joni Hannon, who's, I believe he's still looking for his first win, if I'm not mistaken. No, he's got a couple wins. I think he didn't get one last season. He's wanting to break that winless streak. Hunter East, who's making his first start subbing for Caleb Buckner. We have Drew Jewell in a 92, who's reaching, who's still lagging everywhere, but that's a normal thing. And then we have the 7 of David Hanks. I mean, that's your top 5. Then we have, I mean, if you want to continue, 6 is Vincenzo Lacavazzi, who's back in OMA after a couple of seasons break, who's faking out pitting. I mean, this top 10 just filled with a bunch of different names.
It's very nice to see David Hanks in the 5th position. He has had 40 starts in his OMA career and only has 3 top 5s. Statistically said to be the worst driver in the series, or active driver currently. But it's nice to see him up there in 5th. It may not last long, but it's still a nice sight to see.
I mean, if he can pull off a top 5, he won't have the worst percentage of the season out of anyone there. He have 100% top 5 for the season if he can pull out a top 5 here.
Oh yeah, and he has his team owner Parker right behind him. So, I mean, that's
Gonna get
just
interesting.
that's awesome.
Colin Teague's still up there, I believe, as well. I'm not exactly sure where he ran off to. He's somewhere in this field. Oh, he's
So-
more in the back. Never mind.
Something interesting I've noticed is the 92 and the 5 of Drew Jua and Vincenzo Iacovazzi are two. Well, Drew's not really aggressive, but you know those two can be aggressive. They've been sitting near the back for kind of most of the race, and I feel like they're getting just a little bit angsty. I want to make a big move on Jonah here, so it'll be interesting to see what they can do on this restart.
And Vincenzo is also driving for a new team, Dr. Perky Incorporated, new team owned by Toasted or Shepfound. Some people know him as Toasted. He's the only driver of Dr. Perky Inc. He actually said he did not want to have any teammates.
As we're
So
coming
this
to
was
green.
this was by design. As we're going back to green, Wesley Farrell going to get a big
Green
jump.
flag. Great jump as bad restart for Johanan. He's going to fall back into the clutch of the field as now it is Farrell first, East second, Hanks third, Ness sneaks his way into the top 4.
And Drew Jew is going to follow into 5th. As
we
they're all
got-
hitting the apron,
got
and
a
they're-
race.
Trick!
that's
Huge
that is not half.
Stein!
Is that half the
te-
field?
The
Upside
10 is
down!
up and over again.
Is that half the field though? That
is
I couldn't really
definitely
tell.
half the field.
That has to be half
We're
the
gonna-
field.
I mean,
We're gonna-
from my
I have
eyes, that's
no
like
word
half the
yet.
field.
Overstat involved.
If that's not a caution, that's going to cause a major controversy.
Yep, that is half the field. It'll be this
All right.
next time by.
This time, is that...
Hunter East looking for the lead.
Here comes Hunter East coming across the line. It's not going to be enough.
Oh,
I
wow.
think the 7 got him. I think.
the seven
it's
got him
7
by a
and
hair.
7
That was-
and 94.
That was actually nuts. Wow. The 10 has flipped twice tonight, if anyone cares. Wow. And Stein got absolutely pummeled up there in turn 1. Or, yeah. Jeez.
It
But,
was very close, but I'm pretty sure it looked like the 7 got him by an inch. I mean, it's gonna be weird. See how they want to do it. but-
yes. And
To me, it looks like-
unfortunately, actually, wait. Okay, I was about to say, Sebastian Kukolan has lagged out of the race, but he's in pit road. I think Landon Loudenbach is too. The other 22 car is sitting there.
Sean Melly and Zachary Mendez both taking the fun.
Nope.
I think it's just Landon Lauterbach.
Yeah.
Sebastian Kukolan's going.
Yeah, I
both
think
Landon
lagged out.
Lauterbach's. Yeah.
That's unfortunate, man. Just a dual one, didn't have a great start, didn't make the 250, and now that's really unfortunate. At least he got two 22 cars now in there. That's a little odd.
I mean, like I said, this might not last, but let's just take a minute to, because they're probably not going to pay here. David Hanks. Like I said, he didn't get a single top 5 last season.
Yep.
He's in second. I mean, he might, is Parker Ness? No, he's faking it out. I mean, he didn't get a single top 5, and now he's looking to potentially win this race. That would be a huge turnaround.
I mean, there's been some upsets in OMA history, but that might be one of the biggest upsets ever.
That'd be an iconic upset.
Like, actually insane. And I'm not trying to jinx it, because, you know, that happens a lot, but I'm just saying, like, that would be amazing. And and look who he has behind him. He has Jonah Johanan, which is an affiliated teammate for, I think, Vortex Racing. I'm sorry if I got that name wrong.
Yeah, that's
All right.
correct.
And then he got his team owner Parker Ness right behind him. And I mean, not like they just push him the whole time. You know, if they got the run, they might make the move. But I mean, I would push David. If I was still in VNS right now and I was Jonah, I would be pushing David the whole time. Might be a boring finish, but hey, it's a David Hanks win. I think anyone can appreciate that.
They want to keep going. The top 6 on the outside lane are all Chevys. I mean, they might not be affiliated, but at least it's the manufacturer there.
I mean, now that I think about it, on the restart, they're going to have to probably go to the single file lane on the bottom. So they might get separated there, but still, I mean, David has some help, so. It's gonna be a wild restart.
Absolutely
We're gonna-
chaotic restart. And then
Yep.
3 and 4 here.
We'll be coming to 15 laps to go on the
Yeah, top-
baby 150.
Top 4 is all represented by 4 different teams. The 11 is Mazzilli Family Racing. The 7 is Ohio River Racing. 94 of All American Motorsports. 38 of Vortex Motorsports. I mean, if you want to include Drew Jewett, he's not really he's OCM Racing of VRC. So I mean, top 5 is all different teams then.
As we are now on lap 45 out of 60, we'll be coming to 15 laps to go here in the On Baby 150. Will be another great restart for Wesley Ferris. Laying back, great restart once again for the 11 car. The 7 of Hanks actually matches him quite well. I was wrong. Solid restart from both lanes, but looks like the bottom lane slightly more organized with East getting to the back bumper of the 11 a little more quicker.
Yeah, 7 timed it great, but he didn't have no pushing help, and that's just gonna probably relegate him to losing a couple spots here.
Do we have another wreck in the back?
Oh, they're all hitting the apron.
Yeah, it's the factor Daytona. Can't
They
always get that
didn't-
bottom lane. Oh, we're
They didn't wreck this time.
3 by 3 in the back. Gotta love that.
Three wide in the back here. The Overstat's going to hop in line behind the 54 of Hafferty, and he doesn't let Sean Melly in, his Toyota teammate. Looks like
Yeah.
he's going all out right now.
18 got in the
Good for
wall.
Overstat.
When you're in these guys' situation, all packed up like that in the back on these restarts, you're getting pretty impatient. You're gonna start wrecking people, and that's why this race is so chaotic, because people just start losing their patience entirely, and all hell breaks loose, really.
As now the Toyota pack's kind of shuffled out a little bit.
Oh, Hunter East almost had a nose under the 11. He looked like there might have been a tiny bit of contact there. So 11 shut the door a tiny bit late, but they kept going in the right direction.
Well, we all single file again, and the second pack is catching again. So
As the second pack is currently heating up as they are running down this lead group.
and
Well,
the leader of that pack is MJ Cerullo, I think. So that's gotta be quite wild.
I know we're not
That
supposed to have any.
play.
I know we're not supposed to have any bias, but I'm very scared for David Hanks. He's behind Drew Jew, and we know how that ends sometimes.
If I was David, I'd be pretty scared
That's
too.
very scary. As Sean Melly hits the only car to go upside down twice tonight in Tom Hawk. And that is Brandon Stockless in the 16 falling to the back. I don't know who he's subbing for, how he got into the race, but here we are.
I'm not sure either.
Very confused.
Yeah, there's a lot of that
I just-
confusion happening in qualifying the past week or so.
7 dropped off to 92. I wonder if
The
he
10 of
got
Tom
like-
Hawk with
Oh,
a huge run on the outside.
That's because this whole bottom lane was just checking up really, really bad.
Yep. And that's
Overfast,
what you want at
and then-
Daytona. You gotta take
As they're
advantage of the
trying to turn
mistakes.
out the 78 of Cerullo back in.
Yeah.
I don't know. They might have to invert with MJ Cerullo because I think MJ Cerullo is a better pusher than he is a leader. I think that if I'm this Toyota group, I might flip-flop real quick and then let MJ Cerullo follow me through. And let the 64 of Hafferty lead the way. Oh, big snack.
MJ Cerullo with a massive run with the Toyota.
He's going to go to the outside.
That's not going to work very well.
Though. Oh, no.
Can't hold the line very well.
They just couldn't keep it together. They will bunny hop one car, though, which is the 39 of... Who's in the 39 now?
Bauman.
Brad Qualls.
Yeah, Brad Qualls. For Vortex Motorsports, it's teammates with Joni Hannon this season. And they're both doing pretty good.
Going to be doing that and Tom Hawk.
As
in the
2.
39.
Oh!
Tom Hawk.
Wow.
Brad Qualls has been 39.
James Mendez and I think Sean Melly got sent up the track
Zach
and almost
Mendez.
wrecked yeah. Almost ran.
It's alright, two
track
Mendez. As Overstep makes a risky move to the outside with little to no help. But he's
Oh my
down.
goodness, and he gets
They're trying to
get
wreck
hit.
him.
Oh, but they're
Overstep
still
gets
good. What is
Absolute-
going on?
I think
Three
they're
wide,
trying
Parker
to
in
save
the
some
sucker hole.
gas, and they're getting 3 wide now. Parker Ness, Brandon Stockless,
Oh, the
contact.
13's around.
Tyler Scott's around.
Tyler Scott is.
Good
That's
save
gonna
from
be
Tyler
one,
Scott.
and he's gonna
He's
get
to
pitted.
pits. That's
Oh.
not a good look if you're Brandon
I'm
Stockless.
not gonna lie. I actually have no idea how they saved that.
Beautiful
Absolutely
save.
no idea. as the 70 of
As-
MJ Cerullo and the 54 of Jason
As
Haverty.
which
And he
team
runs.
has 2 cars inside the top 10 again? Can anyone remember?
I think that is Vortex Racing.
Vortex Racing, and as he slides to the outside, All American Motorsports rocking the outside lane.
Oh, here comes Parker and Sebastian with a huge run.
As
They all
Okta
just
has
came
no help
back.
on the top though. Oh no, Steven Umstadt made a risk move, and it's not going to pan out very well. To the back goes Steven Umstadt. As
Drew
Drew
is backing up.
Good move
How have they
there.
not wrecked?
How have they not wrecked?
Oh, 61 is Sean Melly's around.
Oh
On
boy.
Nelly around to the back.
Only
got
one
a
car though.
Hunter East and Wesley Farrell still leading this thing.
Lap car up ahead.
Farrell
That's
can't-
Tyler Scott.
Farrell cannot make it on field, so right now it looks like this is all Hunter East right now.
Oh boy. How big of an upset would that be?
I mean,
I'm not even
wouldn't-
joking.
I wouldn't be
This
complaining.
This dude came in here, like, into the server like 2 hours ago, and I don't even know who he's subbing for. Okay, yeah, Caleb Buckner. And dude might actually win this race.
Hanging on right now, but he's got to have to hold. He's got to beat the best of the best. He's got the 92 of Drew Jula, the winningest driver in OMA history on his rear end. Can he hold on?
Oh no, David goes up the track. Oh no.
That was- I think that was a-
Big
That was a
Big
lag
wreck.
pop from the 92 if I've ever
That's gonna
seen
be
it.
one
He got
car. Here comes Sebastian. Come
99
on.
is Sebastian came out of nowhere.
Sebastian Gugula to the lead. Farrell
To the
let off.
outside.
What is Wesley Farrell thinking? Why did he let off so much?
I have no clue what that was. He
Hunter
blocks.
East to the outside!
Here comes Hunter East.
Hunter East! To the outside!
Three wide for the
Three
race
wide
lead.
back to the line for the caution! And
The
it's gonna be
94 is
Hunter
gonna
East.
get there.
Hunter East is your leader! What a move! What a move! Hunter
That
East,
might have been the most
three
exciting
wide.
lap I've ever seen in
Slicing
VNS.
to the outside! Wow! What a move! What a move!
I'm so lost. What just happened?
I think that all started with the
American
92
Motorsports
lag
takes
pop.
the lead at Daytona.
I think the
Dude.
92 out of lag pop, and I got the 7 slowed way up. He got loose from it, and I think it was on from there.
Well, to bring up a random stat here, it's kind of a bad time, but you know, I think, in my memory, I know 2 drivers have won in their first start in VNS, and that would be Greg Serbia in the 22 for VNS Motorsports in season 5 for VNS. And season 6 was Chad Eastwood. But besides that, now I want to know why the 11 just brake checked the entire field.
I honestly don't know. I think he might have had a loss of judgment on there having yellow at the line or yellow when it happened. That's the only thing I can think of.
What
And
a
that might be
move.
the.
I think he wanted like people to pass him, and then he like wanted to get a run or something. I
As
don't
we are
know.
coming
I
to
don't-
now 5 laps to go in the On Baby 150.
No
Laps
one's gonna
are
pit.
winding down. No one is pitting.
I think that's the AT back there who wants to pit. I would do. Yeah, that's smart. Man, I don't know
It
what
is
this
now
race has
3
become.
laps. It's 5 to go. So this will probably be the last caution of the night.
Unless we get a like literally half the field, which I mean we've seen once. It's not
Unless
out
half
of the
the field-
question.
Unless half the field wrecks on the restart. We are within 5
but-
laps to go. So if there's not a wreck on this very lap coming to the restart, then that will be the race. And it's whatever happens from there.
And that has to be half the field, by the way. So,
I mean we've seen it once. It's not out of the question, but I don't.
don't know.
It's highly unlikely.
now here's the thing. Wesley, he's probably saving a bunch of fuel right now. I mean, I can't imagine he's anywhere close to good, but
That might
he-
have been why he stopped on the brakes actually, but
maybe.
I mean, I don't know.
Gotta do what you gotta do, but that might end up in a penalty. But if he does run out of fuel, to say the least, that's gonna be chaotic. Okay. I can't. I mean,
absolute chaos right now.
there's
Beyond
been
Baby
some
150.
there's been some crazy VNS Daytona openers in the
This
series
one's
history,
probably
but
gonna be up there.
this might be at the top.
As we have a
Drew
rookie
Jewis.
leading
25
the
drivers.
field, coming to the green.
He's gonna have to hold off one of the best drivers in OMA history of Drew Jua. We have the 11 of Wesley Farrell who's making his VNS return up there. I mean, there's some big names that are up there. Sebastian Kukawan making a part-time start.
But the one thing about Hunter East though is that he is all by himself. He is the lone Toyota leading this thing as they come to the restart.
Veteran versus rookie. Who will win
Green
it
flag.
at Daytona?
Hunter East gets a great restart, pulling Drew Jewis with him to the lead.
4 to go.
4 laps to go here at Daytona, and Hunter East is in control for All-American Motorsports.
He's got the savvy vet of Drew Jua behind him though, and he's gonna have to use every tactic to hold him off. We know Drew Jua has a lot of experience in a bunch of different leagues. The 20's in the wall.
That's Patrick McPeak in the wall. 1 car, no caution. Coming to 3 to go, and no more cautions. Drew Jua and Hunter East are tandeming away.
Well,
Keep
they
in
were. The
mind-
whole pack's back there now.
Keep in mind of the 38 of Joe Neal-Hanen. I actually don't know if he's ever won a VNS race before, but it's been a very long time.
He has, but he's on a winless drought. He hasn't won in a good
3
minute.
to go, no more cautions.
I think it's 4 to go. I believe. I think now it's 4 to go. I don't know.
it's
three to
actually.
go. It's 3 to
Is
go
it
now,
4 to
I'm pretty
go?
sure. It's 3.
Drew Jua just had a lag pop. I'm seeing 57 to 60. That's what I'm seeing in race control.
Jonah is alone. That's not what he wants.
Drew
I don't know
Jewe's
how
trying to
many
make the
laps.
move. Hunter
Drew's
East
gonna have
doing a
no
perfect
help,
job to
though.
cover him off. Drew Jewe's got to push him. I think that's what Drew Jewe's got to do. He's just got to try to keep Hunter East away.
Well, Jonah's back up there with somebody. He hits the apron. He's gonna lose it all.
Drew Jew's
am
setting up on
Jonah.
Hunter East, trying to back it up just a little bit.
Oh, here comes
The
the
74. Is that
is that?
Jackson Stotts? I think that's Jackson Stotts.
Jackson
Yeah,
Stotts in the 74 puts himself
What?
inside the top 3, coming to 2 to go. I believe.
I
Is
am.
it 2 to go?
I think it's 3 to go. I think it's
Stein
3.
below the double
Yep, 3 to
yellow.
go. 3 to
Now
go.
no
No
more
more
yellows.
yellows.
Pardon
Oh,
me,
boy.
now no more yellows. Hunter East still in control, coming to 2 laps to go in the on baby 150. Hunter East is in control. Drew Jua, the winningest driver in the history of the league, on his rear end, coming to 2 laps to go.
He's backing up. He's gonna try to get a run.
Hunter East gonna have to fall back too. You gotta let Drew Jua catch him in the corner. This could go really badly here for Hunter East. As here comes Drew Jua. Does he make the move? Not yet.
74 got out of line. I think
Smart
that kind of
moves
messed
here
up.
for Hunter East as they
2
take
to go.
2 to go in the on baby 150. Can Drew Jua get it done?
I don't know what's gonna happen, but
We have 2 guys looking for their first career OMA win.
Jackson
Hunter East,
Stotts
Jackson
and
Stotts.
Jackson Stotts coming to the white flag.
And in the middle, Drew Jua, the most winningest driver in OMA history. So, I mean, there's just
Down
2
the back
ends of the
coming to
spectrum
white
here.
flag.
if I'm Jackson
Wesley Farrell
Stotts,
setting up a run.
I would feel pretty hopeless. I mean, the 92 of Drew is super experienced, and I don't think the 74 is going to be able to get
And
past him.
I may also add, the 94 and 74 aren't a party together. Coming to the white flag. One
boy.
lap to go in the on baby 150. Hunter East leads for All-American Motorsports.
Oh, they're
Goes back
wrecking
up.
him!
They're wrecking. There's not going to be a
Oh,
caution.
Neil's
No
wrecking
signs
back.
around.
Stein just destroyed the
92
field.
backing up to the 74. Sir, 11 of Wesley
East is gonna
Farrell
back
for
up.
4th. He's
East
going to
is
get a
gonna back
run.
up.
Wesley, Sebi, and Parker are going to get a huge run, potentially.
Here comes the
Jua
92
down
with
the
Drew Jua.
backstretch.
Oh, he's
enough
not going to go
time.
for it.
Jua's gonna stay
He's gonna
alive,
back up
try to set
again.
Another run.
Here comes Wesley Farrell. Oh,
Wesley.
Jackson trying to block him.
Stotts making
That's-
the
that
We're
might
gonna
be
get a huge
it.
run. Drew's going to get a
Out of
massive
turn
run
4,
here.
they
That
come.
might be it. Drew
Jua's
Jewe's going to have to get
last
one
shot.
chance.
Will it be enough?
To the outside. He's going
Here
to let him
comes
by.
Jua. Stotts down to the bottom.
Stotts.
Drew, oh,
The
he
94
walls him.
wins.
He
The 94
walls
is
him
gonna
for
win.
it.
Wins in the
Hunter
in
East
the
wins in
Hunter East
on
wins
baby
the on baby
250.
150 for All-American Motorsports. Oh my goodness. What just happened? Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Hunter East, in a last lap turn of events, wins the On Baby 150.
They
What
were
a
almost
win!
3
Hunter
wide at the
East.
line.
Let's go! Let's go! Yes!
Look. I don't know what
Yes!
just happened, but that was amazing. Shades of what was it? Season 4 VRC? No, Season 5 VRC 250.
Yes!
Oh my gosh.
All American Motorsports is BNS winners!
Hunter put the 92 in the wall for the win, but in all honesty, I would have done the exact same.
They can't. I mean, honestly, that's very similar to the 250 finish from 2 seasons ago with Casey Master and Ben Smith. I
Yeah,
think it was.
yeah. Or Season 5 when I don't know, I think
That's
Vincenzo got
That's what it's
one.
all about right there.
Yep, Patrick
Huge win
McPeak
for
fastest
Hunter
lap.
East. Oh
Wow.
my goodness, I'm shaking. I've converted to full team owner mode. I'm so happy right now.
Oh, well, you own the team?
I am the
Wow.
owner of All American Motorsports. That's why I am so
Wow.
happy. First career win for our team.
Dude,
Wonderful.
that was... Parker got P4, by the way, so that was a good comeback from him after being in the back for most of that. Well, I'll have to look at, the finishing results soon, but that was wild. Maybe the best VNS finish I've ever seen. I mean, there were 3 wide to the line. If that was coming to the white, the 74 would have been on the bottom, and he could have probably won that. I do give some... I would say I would give some respect to Hunter for letting Drew by on the outside. It was kind of like me and Tim last year in the 250, but wow, just what a win, what a victory. First career win and first start.
Hunter East wins the On Baby 150.
Even Eddie knows.
Oh my goodness.
I can't really say
my
that,
goodness.
but...
All right. I just want to say, everybody, can I please get Hunter East's interview? I feel like as team owner that I got to interview him. But
I feel like we also have to get Jackson Stotts in here. I mean, he
grab
finished
Jackson,
third.
grab Stotts, grab Jula.
Make sure to include your audio, by the way.
Not yet though.
Not yet, not yet.
But when you do get your interview, let me unmute. Oh my gosh. Once your interview starts, yes, you will. Hold on, let me just.
Oh my god.
How did I All right, how many more interviews do we have? Can we grab like maybe 2 more?
I'm voting, getting Parker in here.
Yeah, grab Parker because you led half the race.
No, yeah, I could tell.
All right. All
Yeah.
right. Who wants to start us off with the interviews here for the On Baby 150?
I think we usually go in order, so that to go 5 through 1, because I think we have 5 through 1 in here.
All right. Who finished P5 out of everybody?
Mr. Trippy.
All right, Lyle. All right, Lyle, you want to take Vinny?
Yeah. Nah, we're fine, we're fine. Hey Vincenzo, so, I don't actually know where you finished, but I'm. Yeah, you got fifth, solid top five. I don't think it's counting towards points. Yeah. So how was your race? Just tell me, because honestly,
I'll try
I
to get
didn't
Drew
really
back
see
in
much
here.
of you.
Yeah, it was entertaining, I'll tell you that. There's some people in the field that, in my opinion, don't take this the wrong way, that belong in the TMG series that doesn't exist anymore. But
Yeah.
anyways, um, it's just the race, and it's just the style of racing you're gonna get and on this track with this league. It's not a bad thing, but people just stick to manufacturer and what manufacturer works with them and their teammates, which is fine. It's a part of racing. But I'd rather see people just go for runs and work with whoever the freak they want, dude. Like it's a little frustrating at times when you see 20 cars in the bottom and then you try to make a run on the high side, it doesn't work. But um I was middle pack most of the race. I got sent to the back. I went for a pit strategy to see if I get up front. I started 23rd in the second half, and then I was working my way back up to the front after that.
Yeah. So anyone you would like to call out on from this race? Anyone you want to like
Shout out,
yeah, shout out,
call out.
call out.
I'm calling out that damn 30. No, I'm just kidding. He's mad at me.
Oh,
But probably shout out to Timmy. Timmy for letting me run. I'm not running for points in this series, but letting me run full time in this series when I can. And I get to run full time in VRC because of the whole situation. Uh, Thank you to Mr. Shep Fountain and his lovely sister. I like to call my girlfriend.
Oh,
She is for providing me the ride. And shout out to everybody I worked with. It was a fun race towards the end. I just wish we got a little bit more race here at the beginning. I didn't expect to get fifth from 23rd, but here we are.
yep. And good luck to you in the Daytona 250 tomorrow. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
all right, I'll take who finished fourth, Parker.
Yeah.
All right, Parker Ness, bringing it home P4. You led over half the race, or you led exactly half the race. So you obviously had a very quick car tonight. Just talk me through what more you needed to go your way, Parker, in order to be in victory lane.
Yeah, I mean, it was a really good car. Qualified well. Was able to have my teammates behind me the whole first stage, gets maximized stage points. It was just a little bit about luck that last second half. I got shuffled out and stuck on the top for like the last 3 or 4 restarts, but I was able to get to the inside and just patiently make my way through and pass the people that made a mistake or they made a move or whatever. Maybe if I don't know if I didn't get shuffled out at one time, I had a chance at the win, be like P3, P2, but it is what it is. I'm very happy with a P4 after a plate race maximize stage points. I think I'm gonna be the points leader after this. So I'm very happy with the run and the result, and just gonna keep the momentum going. Hopefully.
That is a very confident Parker Ness bringing home P4.
And like I said, he most likely will be the points leader after moving down to VNS from VRC. That was a planned move by him. That was not something that was forced onto him. But congrats on P4. We'll move on to our third place finisher. 2 of the top 3 managed to make their first race a top 3 finish. First off is going to be Jackson Stotts.
Yeah, we had a great car all day, all night. Thank you to everybody that allowed me to race tonight. The car really didn't rotate very well in the middle of the corner and draft very well, so we made a few adjustments and stayed back. We knew there would be wrecks and everything, so we just stayed back and waited for everybody to crash, and they did just that, and we made our way up to 6th. We had a bad restart. I missed the shift, so I apologize to everybody behind me and the 4 car especially. I missed a shift there and didn't mean that to happen, but we just had a great car. Subbing for this team. Thank you to DHR also for allowing me to drive this number 74 Chevrolet today, but or 47. I can't remember which one, but Yeah, thank you to everybody. Sorry about the bad block 11, but it's part of Super Speedway Racing, and congratulations to Hunter East, and go enjoy that win.
I say congrats on your third place as well. We saw you really not even in the top 5 for much of the race until the last half of the race. Was that a planned move to just hang back, or did it just work out that way?
Oh, it was planned. It was planned. I started pretty much in the back, and I was kind of thinking to myself, you know what, let me just stay back here. After that first accident, and I was like, this is just going to be a constant issue. So, and it was a constant issue. So, basically, I just, went with my instincts and stayed in the back, and then drove my ass up into the front, and you know, punted a few guys out of the way. But I mean, that's racing.
Indeed it is, especially with all the bumping we saw, especially with the apron hitting and all that. Is there anyone you want to thank for the third place? I mean, yeah, I know you're thanks Dark Horse, but is anyone else as well?
I just want to thank just, everybody here. Even if you had a great, or even if you didn't have a great race today, I just want to thank y'all for, coming out and supporting OMA. And hopefully we have this audience and race pace next weekend.
Indeed we do. We will see next weekend if that continues. Congrats on third place, and we'll
Thank
see you
you.
next week.
Absolutely.
And we move on to second place, Drew Jua, if anyone else wants to get him.
That's you, Lyle.
Oh, sorry, I zoned out entirely there. What happened?
You're getting Jua for an interview.
Oh, all right. Drew, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right. So you're in the top 3 for most of the first half. I think you kind of fell back in the second half. Got a little bit angsty with some guys in the back. But how was your race overall tonight?
It was kind of an up then down, then up then down. But I mean, started second, and it's always tough with this like kind of gears, and when the leader gets to go is when you choose. But it was really hard to guess that, and ended up falling back down to like third or something, and you really can't make a move here at Daytona. It's not like the package we have at Talladega. You really have to just have a huge amount of like a massive cars go with you. And early in the race, there was nobody moving. There was 4 teammates and 2 in front of me, 2 behind me, and couldn't really go anywhere. Tried to pit halfway, didn't make the right. Didn't get to take 2 instead of 4 in time because that was the last pit stall. But yeah, kind of sat there in line, just kind of tried to hope that I would have a chance at the end of the race, and I did. I think I set it up pretty perfectly. I knew that the one in front of me and the other one behind me were teammates or friends or whatever, and that I really had to pick and choose my move to where they couldn't help each other, and I chose it perfectly. Got to the outside, was leading for a little bit, and he said he didn't mean to wall me. I'm not mad about it. This is obviously just my VNS lead race, so I'm not mad at all. I would do the same. Actually, no, I wouldn't. I would do that differently, but you know what? He got his first win, and I just have to congratulate him. It's unfortunate that we didn't win, but second's not bad, and we'll hope we'll do good tomorrow when we start on pole.
Yep. Yeah, you had you had a big Toyota pack going in the first half. Didn't really work out in the second. You should have won the race, but Hunter did what he had to do to win. And from my POV, I'm not entirely sure, but I might have seen the 74 hit the 94 up. I don't know. I'm not saying that's what happened, but that's might be what happened. But yeah, so good job on P2. Good luck to you tomorrow in the 250.
Yep. Shout out to my team. I know James Pitt couldn't race, but I don't know where Patrick Garrett finished, but who knows?
I don't think he was able to race.
Yeah. Well, we at least points for our team. So.
Yep. All right.
And we'll move on to the man of the hour with the team owner of the hour, ironically enough.
Oh boy.
They
Hunter
can
East.
interview each other.
Make sure your audio is included and everything, but
Yep.
what a race. You sign on to join us last minute here at All American Motorsports, did a little bit of ride swapping, and then you end up in the 94 tonight and go out there and win the thing. What a finish. What a night. Just talk me through how you ended up at the front there and were in the position to win.
So like in the first stage we got like stacked up. I don't know what everyone was doing, but they just kept on like stacking up like bad. So we like fell way back in the first stage, but the second stage we got to like 14th or 13th, and we just like stayed on the bottom because no one was going with each other, and we just like gradually worked up, and then it was a caution. The 11 was hitting its brakes on the backstretch for whatever reason, and the 99 goes to the top. He like cuts the 11 off a little bit, and then I just shoot to the top, make it 3 wide, and took the lead under that caution. That's like what made me win the race. So, yeah.
Absolutely phenomenal move to the lead. Held on from there. Do you want to talk us through the last lap and how you had to defend from Drew Jua all the way down to the finish line?
Yeah, so as he was saying, like me and the 74 were working together. We had it like all planned with everyone, and he did make a good move. I really tried not to put him in the wall, but like I was trying to force him up, but I sadly hit him too hard, and that put him in the wall. He made like a great move off of 4, and I just forced him up in the wall on accident too much, and yeah.
But a very strong debut for you for All American Motorsports, replacing Caleb Buckner. Do you have a deal for the rest of the season yet?
No, I do not. Shout out, someone sign me, please.
You might get
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, but
And-
no, I do not have a team.
And before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank for this big win tonight?
Yes, first off, I would like to thank TBR Waves for the spotting and crew chiefing. Amazing job. Tell me where like the runs were and wrecks and all that. I'd like to thank him. And second off, I'd like to thank Nation for telling me when there was cautions and all that, and working with me at the end.
Hunter East, your winner in the On Baby 150.
Yes, sir.
Great username, by the way. Just want to throw that out there.
But,
There was a lot of blocking today, honestly. I wouldn't worry about it.
but overall, Evil and Lyle, just a great race tonight. A very chaotic finish. And I hate to toot my own horn here, but my team gets its first ever win in its first ever race.
Yeah. Love to see it.
Love to see it. Next week, next Friday, we are heading to Auto Club Speedway. Gonna be a blast. These VNS drivers are gonna go tackle Auto Club into another drag track, so we could see another chaotic finish like we saw tonight. Possibly. We will see. Is there any parting words you guys want to say?
I do want to say one main thing. Before we go to Auto Club, we do have one more race tomorrow. VRC tries to tackle Daytona in their version of the 250 instead of the 150. Probably going to be the same amount of hecticness and unpredictableness. They have, I believe, 100 laps instead of 60, and we'll see how that goes tomorrow.
Any words for you, Lyle?
Honestly, no. I got
Will you
nothing.
be back next week for Auto Club in the booth with Evil and I?
Maybe. I certainly enjoyed it. It's awesome being in here, just having fun commentating with y'all. But hopefully I can be here next week. Look,
Leaving the door open.
I'll see. But yeah.
I like it. That's all we have to say. Evil, will pass it on to you to wrap us up.
Thank you. Like I said, tomorrow is the Daytona 250 for VRC. I believe I'm got that as well as Ethan Hoffman. Eddie Kolegi will be joining us as our in-race reporter. Should be a fun time with that one. Next week is Auto Club for VNS. I believe VRC is going to be Auto Club next week after Daytona as well. And congrats to All American Motorsports on their first team win. First one for the 94. And we'll see Caleb Buckner next week in the 94 for his full-time ride, I believe, as well.
He's gonna be happy.
Until then, I'll see you everyone tomorrow.